Are the San Francisco 49ers on the brink of a monumental decision that could reshape the future of their franchise? As contract talks heat up for a quarterback who has defied the odds and taken the league by storm, fans are left wondering how much the team is willing to invest in their star signal caller. With history on the line and record-setting deals being thrown around the NFL, now is the time to dive into the details. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to stay updated on all things 49ers. Brock Purdy is on the verge of something monumental, folks. With extension talks heating up, he's set to enter negotiations for what could be the largest raise in NFL history. As a die-hard San Francisco 49ers fan, it's both thrilling and nerve-wracking to see how this plays out. Purdy is coming, off a Pro Bowl season, and yet he's still slated to make just $1 million next year. That's a steal for a quarterback of his caliber, but it also means the 49ers have a significant decision to make. As we all know, recent signings across the league have reset the QB market, with players like Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tagovailoa, and Dak Prescott cashing in big time. Prescott's deal, in particular, set a new benchmark at an average of $60 million per season. Now Purdy, being the last pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, is eyeing to reset that market himself. But can he really do it? Given his recent injury history, in the 49ers' overall performance, it might not be as straightforward as we hope. After an impressive Super Bowl live run, the 49ers have had a rocky season this year, and Purdy's performance has dipped in certain areas. Missing the playoffs for the first time since 2020 is a tough pill to swallow, and it raises questions about how much leverage he truly has in these negotiations. The fact that he's missing the season finale due to a right elbow contusion doesn't help his case either. Can we really justify a massive contract extension with these concerns hanging in the balance? Jack Easterby, a former executive with the Texans, weighed in on the situation, suggesting that the 49ers might not feel pressured to break the bank for Purdy. He pointed out that the team's strong roster-building strategy could allow them to find a less expensive option if they decide not to extend Purdy. It's a valid point, but as fans, we want to see our franchise quarterback stay put. Let's not forget about Sam Darnold, who's enjoying a Pro Bowl year with the Minnesota Vikings. If the 49ers opt to go in a different direction, could Darnold be a potential target? It's a scenario that could leave us feeling conflicted. Purdy's journey from third-string quarterback to franchise leader has been incredible, and it's hard to imagine the 49ers moving on from that narrative. But the business side of the NFL is ruthless, and we've seen teams make tough decisions before. If negotiations hit a snag this offseason and Purdy plays exceptionally well next fall, he could command an even heftier price tag. Just look at how the Cowboys had to pay top dollar for Prescott after delaying his extension. It's a lesson the 49ers need to heed. On the flip side, Green Bay acted decisively with Jordan Love, securing him before his value skyrocketed. That's the kind of move I would love to see the 49ers make with Purdy. So, the looming question remains, is Purdy willing to take a team-friendly deal to help the 49ers keep their championship window open? Or is he ready to test the waters and see how much he can really get? With one of the league's best QBR ratings since taking over as starter, he certainly has the bargaining power, but will it be enough to keep him in San Francisco on a record-setting deal? As we gear up for the offseason, Purdy just made history with 15 games recording at least 2 passing touchdowns and a passer rating of under 15. That's an incredible feat, and it's something that deserves to be rewarded. But how much are the 49ers willing to pay? Deebo Samuel's time with the San Francisco 49ers may be coming to a bittersweet end, and I can't help but feel a mix of nostalgia and concern. As we wrap up this season, Samuel will sit out the finale against the Cardinals due to injuries to his ribs and wrist, finishing the year with only 806 yards from scrimmage and 4 touchdowns. For a player with such a hefty contract, those numbers are certainly underwhelming. Head coach Kyle Shanahan remarked that it's been a rollercoaster season for Deebo, noting that he's battled injuries all year long. It's tough to watch a player with so much talent struggle to stay on the field. As we all know, Samuel has always played with a certain physicality and intensity, which is part of what makes him so exciting to watch. But that style of play comes with a price, and it seems like he's been nursing injuries more often than not. Turning 29 this month and entering the last year of his contract next season, the writing is on the wall. With his high salary looming over the cap space, I can't shake the feeling that the 49ers will ask him to take a significant pay cut this offseason. History shows us that they are not afraid to make tough decisions, as they did with Eric Armstead last year. If history repeats itself, I expect Deebo will reject that pay cut and request his release, just like Armstead did. It's a tough pill to swallow because, as fans, we appreciate what he's done for the team. But with rising stars like Jawan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, and Brandon Ayuk, it becomes apparent that keeping Samuel might not make sense for the future of the franchise. It's hard to imagine him being the fourth best wide receiver next season, and that's a position that doesn't justify his current salary. So, I'm left wondering, was this the right decision for the team? I'm honestly conflicted. On one hand, Deebo has been a playmaker for us, a game changer when healthy. On the other, keeping a player who can't consistently contribute because of injuries could hinder our chances of building a championship-caliber team. The 49ers have a vision for the future, and it's clear they need players who can be dependable week in and week out. The emotional weight of this potential departure is heavy. As a passionate fan, I've seen Deebo make incredible plays that have brought us joy and excitement over the years. The memories of his explosive runs and clutch catches are etched in my mind. But as we shift our focus to the future, we have to ask ourselves, can we afford to cling to nostalgia, or do we prioritize the team's long-term success? And you, what do you think? Are you in favor of letting Deebo go, or do you believe we should keep him around for one more season? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinions matter as we navigate this uncertain terrain together. Looking ahead, I believe the decisions made this offseason will be crucial for the 49ers' chances next season. Will we see a rebuild, or will we focus on fine-tuning what we already have? The stakes are high, and as fans we have a role in this conversation. Remember, your voice counts. If you enjoyed this discussion and want to stay updated on all the latest 49ers news, don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss a single update. This offseason will be pivotal, and I'll be right here, breaking down every move, every decision. Let's make sure we're all on the same page as we head into what promises to be an exciting year. Thanks for tuning in, and I can't wait to hear your opinions.